Lamine Yamal speaking why he chose Spain over Morocco, his country of origin. This is what he said in the podcast. He said, deep down, I was thinking about playing with Morocco. At that time, Morocco had reached the World Cup semi-finals. But in the moment of truth, I never doubted. With all the love and respect I have for Morocco, I always wanted to play in Europe and in Europe. I believe European football is watched more, and I think it's closer to the international level. Praise be to God, I did that. It also makes me close to the World Cup with chances to win it. I will always carry love for Morocco as it is my country too. And I grew up in Spain and also feel that it is my country. Now, this is him choosing Spain over Morocco, right? He said in the last World Cup, when Morocco actually got to the semi-final, so he thought that yes, that the love was there. And, but in the moment of truth, that he will have to tell himself the truth. Choosing Spain was a far better option for him, that he sees Spain and see him playing in Europe because Europe is of the standard of the world, right? And see himself playing for Spain, also see himself winning the World Cup. I think it's a good one for this young lad because there is no way. But in the next 10 years to come, or in the next 20 years to come, I don't see any African country winning World Cup. No be swear, no be saying no be saying a church. I don't see any African country winning the World Cup. They might try to go to. In fact, it has been the prayer of every African team to get to the semi-final of the World Cup, not to talk of winning it. So it is something that is not realistic at the moment. No African team is serious. We don't have what it takes to win the World Cup yet. The structure are not there. In fact, before, let me put it this way, that before any African country will win the World Cup, that African country must come from maybe North Africa. Should be Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, all those, Algeria, those North Africans. But you see, West Africans, forget them. They don't go anywhere. This is the truth, right? So I feel that there is more to be done in African football. A lot of structures, a lot of things need to go underground. There should be a grassroots development, a grassroots upbringing, grassroots football, indigenous football, before we can still talk, start pushing, going to abroad and all of that. I think that is what we need to do, especially in West Africa and in Nigeria, my country. So we need to start looking things the way they are, because this young boy is not even peculiar to Lamine Yamal. Other African players too. We can talk about Ebere Echieze. We can talk about many of African players who are playing for Europe. Look at Nico Williams, who is of Ghanaian origin. Look at him playing for Spain also. Why his elder brother plays for Ghana? So there are names I can keep mentioning that these boys prefer playing outside than playing in their motherland. So I think it's not entirely their fault. This is because of what they've seen and how they've seen football. The nature, the structure, the development in Europe is far, far, far ahead than what we see here in Africa. So them choosing there, you cannot entirely blame it on them. You blame it on our administrative. The administrative bodies in Africa, they don't know anything concerning sports. All they know is just to go there and embezzle money and leave. Put the money in their pocket and move on. That is what they do, right? So him choosing Spain over Morocco is not entirely his fault. I concur 100% with Lamine Yamal. You tell me what to think about this in the comments. Let's go, guys.